I remember talking to a boy, a little boy, about this man box, this collective socialization, and asking him, if he didn't live with this box, what would life be like for him? And a little boy says to me, I would be free.
Stop crying.
Stop with the tears.
Don't cry.
Pick yourself up.
Stop with the emotions.
Don't let nobody disrespect you.
Be cool.
I only saw my father, my first introduction to manhood, 3 times in my life. The one time I went driving with him in his truck, inside of his truck, I'm 6, 7 years old, are images of naked women. And when he saw my discomfort at the nudity of these women, he just started laughing. This is what it is to be a man.
The 3 most destructive words that every man receives when he's a boy is when he's told to be a man.
Most of us who identify as males are still bombarded, just like I was, father figure or no father figure, with the same images. This is what boys do, we wear blue. This is what girls do, they wear pink. Boys don't cry. Boys have to be tough. Boys, from early age, start to police each other. We start to use sexist or homophobic or transphobic terms to describe boys who might be a little different than the so-called norm. Are y'all with me? It's this rites of passage many of us go through in our families, in our communities, all over the country, unless you have a parent or parents or an adult who checks you as a boy and says, this is unacceptable. And it's unacceptable to learn that to be a man is to be violent. Unfortunately, and I'm not proud to admit this, in college is where I began to become like my father. Irresponsible sex, reducing women to 2 things again, caretakers or sexual objects. There were women who said to me, Kevin Powell, you're a hypocrite. How can you talk about injustice in the world and you're participating in the oppression of half the country and the world's population? I was told you need to own your mistake, number 1. Number 2, men, you must get help. It meant counseling, it meant therapy. All those traumas that I grew up with, I was now passing along, taking out on other people. Number 3, we need to start listening. Men, we need to start listening to the voices of women and girls. And number 4, what was said to me? You need to become an ally, a consistent ally to women and girls. We don't have the kind of transformation that Bioneers represents if we as a people, no matter how we identify ourselves, are not willing to take hard looks in the mirror. And the last thing that became a part of it for me is that you have to do the work. And for us as men, you've got to do that work with men and boys. My hope to us as men is that we understand as women are using their voices, it should be the wind behind us and saying, I want to be a different kind of man and human being. I love you all. Thank you.